Yo, what's up everyone? Today we're doing a full deep dive into Chapter 7 Season 2. And when I say deep dive, I mean everything. We're talking the confirmed release date, what Epic has actually said, how the map is likely to change, weapon, heals, and loot pool shifts, and the gameplay systems like boons or perks, and how Season 2 usually reshapes an entire chapter. No fake leaks, no guessing without context, just real Fortnite analysts lock in. Let's start with the facts. Chapter 7 Season 1 launched on November 29th, 2025. The in-game Battle Pass timer confirms the Season 1 ends on March 4th. That means Chapter 7 Season 2 launches on March 4th, 2026, or March 5th, depending. There's usually like an hour of downtime, and that's it, but, let's continue. But, the reason this matters is because Fortnite Season 2s are almost always bigger than Season 1 and more aggressive gameplay-wise, and more experimental. I mean, Epic usually uses Season 1 to stabilize the chapter. Season 2 is where they say, okay, now let's cook. Back to on March 4th. So there could be March 4th of 2026. So there could be a little bit of downtime in between. So expect it to not work in the morning, and be ready to update like instant. What I would do is I would wait a couple days or like a day and then update it, because so many people are going to be downloading it. It'll take forever. So now to the current state of Fortnite. Right now, Fortnite is in a rest phase. Chapter 7 Season 1 gave us brand new map, reset loot pool, cleaner pacing, less gimmicks, more fundamentals. This is intentional. Epic always starts a chapter simple, then layers complexity later. Winterfest 2025 is currently active, which tells us two things. One, Epic is keeping things chill before the shift. And two, big gameplay changes are being saved for Season 2. Season 2 is where Fortnite usually pivots from stable to chaotic fun. And that's generally what happens. They go from just like, chill, fun. But when you get into Battle Royale, it's like you have to sweat so you don't die instantly, because people are sweats nowadays. Totally not me. Then it goes to like chaos, because there's gonna be tons of bugs when a new season drops. It's like an always thing, which kind of makes it chaotic. And then there's then it's more nerfing, and then they're gonna have to like bring stuff back up because they nerfed it too hard. So it's like chaotic fun. It's like something's gonna go really down that you loved, it's gonna come back up a little bit, and then like the thing that you hate most is gonna go up, and you're gonna swap over to that. It's just chaotic and it's fun. That's what I've normally found out. So let's move on to map changes. It's gonna be fun. So no official map changes confirmed yet, but Fortnite history is loud here. Season 2 map changes usually include one major PUI overhaul and multiple. And when I say multiple, I mean like there might be one or two PUIs with like no changes, but there will be multiple smaller PUI changes. I don't know why I made that so much dramatic. But anyway, there's going to be new landmarks tied to the story. This is not official. This is just what we should expect, but it's not that. This is based on what they've done in the past. So, because there's no official drops yet. They usually wait like 1 or 2 weeks to do that before. So, and there should be some environmental storytelling. That's gonna I can't wait for that. Because I'm gonna have to do an entire video based on what everything said. Only if this thing only if this video gets like 10 or 20 likes. So, but let's keep going. Epic almost never replaces the whole map in Season 2. Instead, they mutate it. What that likely looks like is POI becoming more important with new buildings, underground areas, or hold up, versatility. Probably said that wrong. But there's also going to be like visual clues and teasing for future seasons. And think evolution, not replacement. It's like the best thing to think about. But as I was saying, like with so get hold up. In Season 2, they normally mutate the map. We're taking a step back real quick. Usually they mutate it and they almost never replace it. I already said that. But, like, they're probably going to change one major PUI, I said that. And, multiple smaller, said that. A bunch of new landmarks are going to be tied to the story with environmental storytelling. And that's basically it. But now let's move on to weapons and the full loot pool breakdown. Alright. So nothing new is confirmed yet, but Fortnite always does this in Season 2. There's gonna be weapon vaulting. Some of the weapons in Season 1 are gonna get vaulted. And usually the least used or more complained about ones usually get vaulted. And weapon returns, this is my favorite part. Fan favorite weapons often come back. Epic loves nostalgia mixed with modern balance. Yeah, with the OG Renegade, yeah. I'm so sad I didn't get it because I missed both my chances. I have it on my other account, but I forgot the password and everything to that, so now it's just sitting there. It sucks, but back to the video. Back to the alright, yeah. Anyway. The balance changes. Shotguns are gonna get tweaked, obviously. ARs are gonna be adjusted for range and recoil. SMGs tuned for close fights. Now, what makes an SMG, what I like about SMGs is that you can be close and you have a good chance at killing them. Also, if they're further away and you like hope and pray and you have amazing aim, then you can kill them too. But other than that, that's really it with SMGs. But they're normally going to be tuned for close fights. That's what an SMG is for. And then Season 2 almost always introduces one meta-defining weapon, one risky but fun weapon, and a possible mythic tied to the story or PUIs. Nothing official yet, but change is guaranteed. So, now let's move on to heals and utility. Heals quietly shape Fortnite's pacing. Epic rarely deletes heals, but instead they adjust the stack sizes, change the spawn rates, and add utility-focused items, such as cow catchers and the bigger tires from seasons before. Those were utility items, but they were, yeah, you get what I'm talking about. But it also might include heals that rewards movement. A heal that rewards movement. Yeah. Season 2 might introduce a heal that rewards movement, which just means like if you move enough, you get healed. Maybe. I don't really know. But as I said, this is nothing official. We don't know. This is just might, based on previous seasons, and little here and there from like trustworthy sources. But there's also might be a heal that helps teams rotate. Like, I know it's not actually a heal, but is a utility, but impulses that helps teams rotate. Or there might be a heal with a downside, risk and reward, or risk versus reward. Like, yeah, there might be a heal with a downside, risk versus reward. I would like to see that actually. But Epic usually uses heals to speed up mid-game, reduce camping, and encourage fights. Now, camping is not that big of a problem since they've added storm sickness. I think that's what it's called. And yeah, it's just storm sickness really reduces camp or storm camping. But now, like, camping in bushes, that's still a pretty big problem, even though there's not a lot of bushes in game now. But still. Also, sorry if I sound a little different. My throat's been a little messed up, so it's like more difficult for me to talk without it hurting. But anyway, back to the video. But Epic usually uses heals to speed up mid-game. I've said that, reduce camping, and encourage fights. So don't sleep on heal changes. They matter. So now that we've covered heals, utility, weapons, map changes, and the current state of Fortnite, let's move on to boons, perks, and gameplay systems. This is where things get spicy. Fortnite's love systems like augments, medallions, boons, temporary buffs, you know that stuff. We've had them before. But Season 2 is historically... Season 2 is historically when these systems appear or expand. If Chapter 7 gets a defining mechanic, it will likely be how you change, how you rotate, and reward aggressive play. It'll also help you create choices mid-match. And they keep matches feeling different every time. But nothing is confirmed, but Season 2 is prime for this. Now let's move on a little bit into the story and lore. And for anyone that hates Fortnite lore, skip to this time. Okay. And if you love lore, then you're in the right spot. Keep watching. So, Fortnite lore almost always ramps up in Season 2. And, Season 1 sets the world, Season 2 introduces a conflict. So, expect NPC dialogue hints, which I will, I will go around and talk to every NPC, so expect that video in the future. I'm not excited for it, because, well, you know exactly why. Then I'll have to go around the entire map multiple times, talking to every NPC, so yeah. But anyway, so also expect map storytelling, environmental clues, and possibly a new faction or threat. Epic rarely dumps all lore at once, but they do breadcrumb it through the gameplay. So if you care about story, Season 2 is usually where it gets good. But this is how Epic will reveal Season 2. It's just what I think. This might not be actual, but here's how you know when things are real. Official Fortnite teasers, key art drops, and updating files appearing. Also, downtime announcements and blog posts from Epic. I will go through and be checking constantly, and I'll make a new video on that once we get the drops, teasers, stuff like that. When that starts, info will flood fast, but until then, trust Epic, not random accounts, unless they're like actually verified. I'm not one of those accounts, but I do kind of know what I'm talking about, and this is probably what's gonna happen. But anyway, that's a full deep dive into Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2. Confirmed launch March 4th, 2026. Map evolution expected. Loot pool changes are guaranteed. And possible new gameplay systems. And story likely kicking into high gear. So if this helps you out, drop a like, subscribe, and comment what you think, what you want Epic to add to the next season. More updates coming out the second Fortnite post real info, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!